To download and install new Ironman for armors, you must do some basic steps. Let's start downloading one of the new Ironman armors that we have available and installed. For example, I downloaded this armor here, the Heartbreaker. Save the file, extract the to one folder, make it easy to see the files. And basically what you need to do now is pick the files that is the armor files and rename to the name of the pedestrian that you want to replace in the game. Some interesting names to use is the prison and prison AOM models, like this one here. Also, you can replace mission characters like Roman. For example, they almost never appear in the game, only in the missions. So if you already did the missions, you will not see they probably. So let me find some interesting names to replace. For example, any IG name that start with AIG will be a character, a mission character. So if you replace one of those pedestrians, you don't will see them on streets. So it's one of the things that I recommend is replace one of those characters. It makes the game more, don't you look strange with Ironman pedestrians on the streets. Okay, so to install this armor I will replace Roman. The Roman W, that is the Roman with the switch for the wedding. So here let me rename this file to the name that I want, IG underline Roman W. Now here in open form I will let me do font start. Open the open form, choose the game, go to folder models, CD images, component peds, clicking the edit mode button, answer yes, then select the model files and texture file and drag and drop to open form. If you can't make this thing here, you can use the menu edit add and choose the files in the Explorer and clicking open. Will result in the same of drag and drop, but some people, I don't know why this function here don't work, so you can use the edit add too. Let's see if the model was placed. Double click to open, check the boxes here in the left to enable the view. Yes, the armor is there. Now you can close the open form, and now what you need to do is create one setting for this new armor. So in your GTA folder, that commonly it's in this folder here, program files, Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto 4, open the scripts folder, Ironman files, armors, and what we can do to make it easy is copy, for example, the armor 2, make a copy of this file, copy and paste, and rename the new file to the name of the armor, always starting with armor underline. The name is hurt breaker. Okay, now let's open this file with Notepad, for example, and text editor, and here we have these settings here that define some behaviors. One thing that we must change is the name. Also the model name, it's very important. I choose the IG Roman W, so let me put it here. IG Roman W. Here we set if it will be an enemy or not when the flying enemy comes. Here we set if he can be an ally or not. This weapon set here will be used only with war machine. This war machine here. So because he have the cannon in the shoulder, so we don't change it for a great part of the armors. The image preview will determine the name of the image that will be displayed on the armors menu. Some armors can come with the preview image, for example, which is one here, comes with this preview image here. One important thing is that the image must be square. Okay, so let's copy this image here to the same folder of the ini file, and let's use this name here as the name of the preview image. The enemy group will determine how the player will walk and do idle movements. So move underline player is fine to use. Okay, now let's save and done. Now let's open the game and test. Some armors came with the auto configuration already. For example, the War Machine Mark II from Webdell. It already comes with the scripts folder, so you just need to choose the name of the new pedestrian and change here in the file. Okay, it's easy.